The Transit Corporation is holding a conference on the future of public transportation in Montreal, but protesters want to put the focus on problems with the system. As Shari Okeke explains, they say the system is wheelchair inaccessible.
These transit users are stuck on the platform at Place des Arts metro station. There's no elevator, no one to help. But they knew that would be the case. They're here to make a point.
They are only making one station, like less than one station, accessible per year, meaning that we would have to wait till 2085 to be able to get around everywhere in the city.
It's a protest organized by RAPLIQ, an activist group fighting for inclusion. Some members have fought for access to public transit since the late 80s. Now, more than 20 years later, only 7 out of 68 metro stations are accessible.
Had they started in 1989 to make every new station accessible, half the metro stations would be accessible by now.
The head of the STM acknowledges the wheelchair access is not adequate.
It's slow, but at the same time, we've got, let's say, $1 billion per 5 years to maintain all the system.
Linda Gauthier is not impressed.
We want them to tell us we are going to respect the plan, the accessibility plan that we adopted in 2008, which was 3 stations accessible per year.
RAPLIQ argues that Montreal's metro system is lagging far behind that of other cities. In Toronto, half the stations are accessible. All are expected to be accessible by 2020.
77% of the stations there are underground. Like in Montreal, they are also old. The subway was inaugurated in the 50s, so it's even older than ours. So there's really no excuse for Montreal.
The STM says it costs $10 to $15 million to make a station accessible, and it's willing to discuss funding with RAPLIQ.
We will discuss with them how we could challenge the Quebec government to establish a specific budget to this accessibility program.
Laurence Parent is skeptical and says enough is enough.
We are perfectly aware that we might need to go to the Commission of Rights and Freedom.
That step may come sooner rather than later. Parent and RAPLIQ aren't willing to wait much longer. Shari Okeke, CBC News, Montreal.